So we have a big issue in the world, but we're dealing with Jamaica today when it concerns our women. Women in our traditions have always been sacred. Women have never been left out, and the woman as the mother is considered to be the first teacher. The mother is considered to be the first teacher of ancestral traditions. As early as a child is born, you will have issues with gripe and teething and all of those things. And the woman had to know the medicinal herbs and other practices, other spiritual practices to protect the baby from evil and harm and to heal the baby from various illnesses. And so the woman was always considered to be a holder of sacred knowledge, sacred information. In Jamaica especially, women have always been fighters. They have always resisted colonization. We see that in Nanny. Nanny has always been the embodiment of feminine strength and uprightness here in Jamaica. Nanny is the only Jamaican female national hero. And it is because of her sacrifice as a mother, as a leader, as a priestess. When I say priestess, Nanny was like the Pope of Jamaica. She was the high priestess of Jamaica's traditional religion, Jamaica's first religion, which is Myal. And so, in my opinion, based off of the trends that I have seen, it has been vitally important for the establishment to attack Jamaican women. And when I say attack, I don't just mean they're going out there to try to harm them physically, but everything has been pulling the woman away from her traditions. She is now caught up with all kinds of popular fads, etc. And no longer are women holding themselves to that high regal regard. Jamaican women used to have a royal bearing in how they dressed, in how they conducted themselves. And you find now that women are more interested, especially young women in this generation, are more interested in showing themselves off in order to gain money, to gain attention, to gain fame on social media, etc. So the question also mentioned the Sibyls. The Sibyls are an ancient female priesthood, priest class that covered the entire earth. Because originally, the spiritual foundation of earth was based off of the matriarch, based off of the mother, based off of the woman. So even in Jamaica, we had a female-led or matrilineal priesthood that had strong women within it, but also if a man were to become a priest in this priesthood, he would have inherited the gift from his mother's side. The Sibyls, or the female priesthood, or the matrilineal priesthood, also was very rooted in sacred water tradition. So here we are at the Blue Lagoon, which is a sacred site for Jamaican water reverence and water-based spiritual tradition. And the Sibyls, they have that position because of the waters of the womb. So the woman carried life within her, and that life was incubated within the water of the womb. So water has always been considered to be the embodiment of femininity. Water flows, it moves around in curves. Water is considered to be the embodiment of beauty. So just like how we have the Blue Lagoon here, we as a priesthood, as an indigenous priesthood, know that water is sacred because it represents femininity, because it represents healing, because it represents motherhood, because it represents the sacred woman. Water can be nurturing, it can be inviting, it can be healing. But just like a mother, water can change in the blink of an eye and get aggressive to protect her young, to protect her people. And this is what the colonizer wanted so badly to destroy, to dismantle. The sacred woman who would stand up to protect her community and to protect her people.